What's up, boys? I'm here at work on my lunch break, and after seeing patients all morning, I'm just beat, and I'm just sitting here relaxing out in the sun and thinking about some Corvettes, taking a little shut-eye, and I was like, man, Z07 or Z06 with aero package, and I just can't stop thinking about that, and I'm like, which one should I get? So I'm gonna deep dive a little bit into the differences between the two and see what y'all think, and also have a new mug, and we're gonna talk a little word from our sponsors today. We have no sponsors, just kidding, but we do have a mug. Look at that mug. It is great. It looks awesome, matching my shirt. Corvette. It's looking good. I got this from at the Corvette Museum, and it's actually a really good mug. You know, keeps it cold, keeps coffee hot. I like it. I think it was like 20, 30 bucks, something like that, but it's a great mug. I love it. Got to represent the Corvettes at work. So, but yeah, let's get started in the video, and we'll get right to it, man. Talk about the differences here. All right, there's still some stuff we don't know. Price, still don't know it. I hope they release it soon. We did get told at the bash that the price will be released before the orders go out, so that's good news. At least you'll know what things are going to cost before you actually order them, so you don't have to order blind. But that's the thing with the Z06 packages, that all the stuff we want to get, we just don't know what the prices are yet. So the Z06 with the you know, with the aero package and the high wing and all that awesome stuff, versus this Z06, you know, what is the difference between having the aero package versus going to just straight Z06? What's that cost differential? Hopefully we'll have that information soon, and that will definitely guide our, I guess, discussion, and if you want to up for the Z07 or not. So the biggest thing I talked to while I was at the bash, I did get to speak to Josh Holder, the one of the engineers for the Corvette team. Super awesome guy. He was very just nice, just very open, just asking questions, you know, about the stuff he could say, of course. But the biggest thing I had is, okay, if I want the high wing and the aero, do I have to have the Cup 2s? And basically he told me, no, you can, basically the aero package is everything like a Z07 without the Pilot Sport Cup 2Rs. So you can have everything there, no Cup 2R tires, which is awesome for me, because I'm thinking I'm probably not going to get those tires, you know, maybe down the road, but not right now. So the other thing he did mention is that the carbon ceramic brakes are tied together to the high wing, so it's like packaged together. So you have the high wing and the carbon ceramic brakes, those are together. So when you go to the visualizer and you add in the high wing spoiler, it's actually going to add the carbon ceramic brakes because they are packaged together. And by getting the, when you add that on there, it's going to give you the carbon fiber, visible carbon fiber ground effects. It's going to give you, like I just said, the carbon ceramic brakes. It's going to give you the high wing, but you're not going to have the Pilot Sport Cup 2Rs, which is great because I really don't want those. Maybe get them later, but we'll see. So the other side note to kind of keep in the back of the brain here is that when you do that, the caliper color is going to change to gray, and if you don't want gray, then you need to change it, which is probably going to be a little bit more money. So just something to think about, keep in the back of the brain for when the prices and all the options come out, so we know what to expect. So where do we go from here? What is the visible carbon fiber gonna give you? It's, if you want the look of the Z07, which I like the look, you also want the aerodynamics force of the high wing. If you're going to do some track use, you'll have that, and you'll have the stopping power with the carbon ceramic brakes. And with the aero package, it's going to give you the extended front splitter. It's going to give you the canards, you know, the front side pieces in the front for front aero. It's going to give you the side aero and the high wing. One thing I'm not 100% sure about is if it's going to give you the underbody strakes. And when I was speaking to him, I'm pretty sure I thought Josh mentioned that that was included as well with the aero package, but I know on some of the forums that that has been mentioned that it's not included. So I don't know. I was pretty tired that day, so a lot of that day is like a blur because I drove throughout the night. So not 100% sure. I'm probably going to try to get some more information on that part. If anybody else knows if those are included, that'd be great if they spoke to Josh and if you were at the bash, but we'll see. So if you look here, we have the Z06 suspension. This is from a slide at the bash, and I was actually able to pull this from Mid-Engine Corvette forum, which is a lot clearer than the one that that was taken, that I was able to get at the bash. But this is the differences in the suspension. You have what's the FE6 and the FE7. So the standard is basically, you know, like it says, a great combination of street and track capabilities. That's going to be the standard Z06, and that would basically be the suspension that we would get with the additional aero package. So the other difference, you know, with getting that the aero package, you're not going to get the FE7, which is the stiffer suspension. Now, just remember, the Z06 is already about 30 to 35% stiffer than the Stingray C8. So by you know, going with the FE6, the standard suspension is still going to be stiffer. But if you want that, like it says, ultimate track suspension package, the FE7, that's about an additional 8% stiffness in the spring. So just something to think about. That's you know, that's what's going to be opted with the Z07 package. So if you're not getting the Z07, you're going to be with the FE6 suspension. So that's just another difference between the two there. So I'm excited, super excited about this car. Can't wait, you know, especially that we have the option to get the aero package without the Cup 2Rs, because I know that's going to be a big thing for street use. And the carbon ceramic brakes, I was kind of up in the air about those, but I mean, there are some benefits. There's less, you know, brake dust, which nobody likes cleaning brake dust off tires. It's super, you know, annoying, and it's actually corrosive to tires over time if you don't clean them properly or even have them ceramic coated. So it'll be nice to have those. You know, they're great stopping power for the track use. I've never tracked a car with carbon ceramic brakes, but from what I've been reading is that you don't have to heat them up as much, and they don't squeak, which all good in my book, but they are fairly expensive. Again, there's that cost factor. So we have to decide, you know, how much is it going to replace these? So I did a little Google search on the C7 carbon ceramics from the GM Parts Direct, and I believe it's like 1800s for one. That's a lot of money, but there's some other aftermarket things that you could probably find and get a better deal for a set. So, you know, we'll have to see. Hey, I appreciate you tuning in and pressing play. You know, if you're new to the channel, I really appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That really helps us out, grow the channel. I'm really trying to get some good information out, and hopefully have some fun along the way. I do this out of enjoyment for Corvettes, and just something fun to do, and be able to help other people. It's I don't get paid for this. It's just something fun. So if you enjoy it, like it, I'd appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna end the video with some Revs. Can't go wrong with Revs. We all love Revs. And remember, gotta love the Cup from our sponsors that we don't have. Peace.